Good to see you all, and wanted to let you know that I wear a new hat at Weichert Realtors Hallmark Properties. As of April 1st, I am now the manager of that particular office, and so my role has changed a little bit. I am now primarily focused on recruiting and training and professional development of the team that I am currently in charge of, as well as building. But I'm still listing and selling, but that's not really my primary focus anymore. So today I'm going to wear two hats. I'm going to talk a little bit about why you should list and sell with Weichert, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about why you should send people you know who want to learn more about a career in real estate to Weichert. And then after today, my focus will be on helping you help people get into the real estate business by talking to me. And two of my coworkers here, Annie and Cheryl, will be rotating in and will take some time to share with you why it is so good to list and sell through Weichert Realtors Hallmark Properties. Okay? So with that, I'm going to put on my realtor hat, and I want to share with you something that I think is pretty unique to Weichert, and that is Weichert's internet strategy. That is our strategy that our listing agents can take advantage of to help bring buyers to our customers who list with us. So hopefully you can see and hear this, but it's pretty unique, so I'm going to play this little video for you.
Given how essential the internet is for shopping these days, it's not surprising to learn that 90% of buyers search for a home online. That's why Weichert developed a unique internet strategy that attracts over 3 million visits a month to Weichert.com. That's an awful lot of home buyers who can find your home when you list it with us. To begin their search, today's typical buyers go to Google or one of the other search engines and type in a search term like homes for sale in and the name of your town or city. Then, because our strategic search term advertising strategy uses homes for sale, among more than 1 million different search terms, to point to Weichert.com, our site comes up high on the list. And buyers begin their search where your house is easily found, on our site. What today's online house hunters expect from us is instant gratification, and that's what they get. A streamlined and efficient search process means a comprehensive search on our site brings them all the information they could want. In fact, buyers are so happy to use Weichert.com that their average visit is more than 11 minutes, which not only outpaces most major real estate companies, in some cases it nearly doubles them. That's important for you because the more time they spend using our site to search, the more likely they are to find your home. But can buyers find your home online any other way? Absolutely, through our 200+ strategic partnerships. You see, as a Weichert listing, your home will automatically be placed on our partner sites. It will also appear in the real estate web pages of regional newspapers, not to mention NewYorkTimes.com and other national newspaper websites. In other words, your home will appear almost everywhere buyers look. So let's say our typical home buyer goes to Weichert.com and finds the appealing and informative property display page we created for your home and takes an interest. Then what? Well, they call our contact center, open 12 hours a day every day, or they fill out a short web form and our contact center calls back immediately. As soon as our representative gets their answers to a few key questions, they're instantly transferred to the cell phone of a knowledgeable local Weichert sales associate who receives and keeps their information. He or she then answers any questions about your home and makes an appointment to show it to them. At Weichert, we know that selling your home for the best possible price depends on attracting as many potential buyers as possible. That's why we designed an internet strategy that doesn't just make your home available online. It actually captures the buyers who are most likely to buy your home and makes it easy for them to come visit. No one turns online shoppers into home buyers like Weichert. On behalf of Weichert Realtors and your Weichert sales associates, thank you for inviting us in.
Thank you for watching that short video. That video allows me to segue into why it's such a great company for people to come work for. First of all, let me get back real quick and say that this Weichert internet strategy really does work, and I use it on listing presentations all the time. I'll be sitting there with a customer and I'll show them how quickly that if someone goes online and wants to see their house and submits a request for more information, their phone, we put in their information, their phone rings immediately. It comes from our Welcome Center in New Jersey. They introduce themselves, say, I see you are looking at this particular property. Can I answer any questions? Better yet, and then they do some basic scrubbing of the lead, but not a thorough scrub as we would define it. And then they actually transfer that person. Well, they actually put that person on hold. They call a local Weichert agent who is qualified to be part of the Welcome Center lead referral network. That agent, myself, Cheryl, Annie, whoever it might be, receives a phone call. It says Weichert Lead Network calling. You got to answer the call or you can't be on the lead network. And there's the customer who's been looking at that particular property so that you can schedule the appointment, answer any questions, and capture that buyer immediately. That is fabulous for our sellers. It is also fabulous for our agents because it is a way to develop and grow a book of business from that referral source. And it works smoothly. Everybody involved, it's really a win-win. So a very unique internet strategy that a lot of agents have a lot of realtors, real estate companies have something similar, but Jim Weichert was the one to develop this concept and actually get it into force first. A little bit more about why Weichert is such a wonderful place to work. Well, Weichert Realtors, Weichert was named Weichert Realtors Hallmark Properties. And let me explain that to you just a minute. Weichert Realtors Hallmark Properties is an affiliate of Weichert up in New Jersey. So we are an affiliate based here in Central Florida. Within the Weichert world, Weichert Realtors Hallmark Properties, there are 20 offices throughout Central Florida. We are all under one broker. So all of the Weichert offices in Ormond and in Palm Coast and in Orlando are all under the same broker, and we all work together as a team. We go to the same sales meetings. We share the same resources. If I'm in Ormond Beach selling a property, I can use the Ormond office to meet with a client, use their copier, things like that. So it's really wonderful how we all work together in that regard. Weichert Realtors Hallmark Properties, it has been named the #1 Weichert affiliate in the country for 14 years running. That's a huge accomplishment. #1 out of all of the Weichert's affiliate. There's one in Texas that's trying to get us, that's buying up a lot of stuff, but Weichert Realtors Hallmark Properties, #1, 14 years running. We have also been named, and I'll pass this around, one of the top 50 broker owners in Florida. So I'll pass this around. That is an award that Mr. Pilchek, our broker, was received. And again, it shows that we are committed. We are committed to our customers. We are committed to our agents. And we've survived the ups, the downs, the bubbles, the thises. When real estate offices were closing, we were opening new offices. So it's a strong company. It's a family-based company. One of the other points that makes us stand out is that Weichert is one of the few companies, and there are a few locally that are also, that is a member of Leading Real Estate Companies of the World. Leading RE is what it's called. In order to be invited into Leading RE, which is a network of the top real estate companies around the country and the world, in order to be a member of that organization, you have to, it's expensive, number one, but it's not just being able to pay your way in. You have to meet certain requirements in order to qualify. You need to hit certain numbers, be awarded certain things. There are very, very strict requirements to become part of Leading RE, and it's considered a very elite organization. Weichert, the big Weichert up there, Weichert Realtors is a member. Weichert Realtors Hallmark Properties, as an affiliate, is also a member of Leading RE. Very unusual for an affiliate of a large company to be offered membership. What does that membership enable us to provide? It enables us to let for example, I'm at an open house and somebody comes in to see the property. And they say, wow, I love it, but I have a house to sell in Michigan. It's going to be forever. I can say, do you have someone you're currently working with in Michigan? And they'll say yes or no. Hopefully they'll say no. And I can then offer them assistance in hooking them up with a top agent in Michigan who can meet with them, talk to them, and help them get their home on the market and sold. That referral will go to another Leading RE member in that location. It may not be a Weichert office. It might be a Caldwell Banker. It might be a REMAX. I don't know who it's going to be, but they've met the criteria. They are a qualified, honest, reputable, hardworking agent, realtor. And the great thing is that realtor will call me first and talk to me, and I'll basically kind of interview them to make sure they work like I do, that they will give the same customer service that I provide, so that I can get that person sold up there so that they can move down here to Palm Coast and buy here. So that works all over the world. So if you have a relative that is looking to sell their home in Saudi Arabia, let me know, because I can hook them up with someone who is qualified and part of Leading RE over there that will do it for them right. So it's an honor to be part of that organization. So both as a listing and selling agent, but also as a member of the Weichert team, being part of that organization is very critical. And we're going to pass out some flyers on Leading RE, just so you can remember that we're not just local, we're global. And even if you yourself are not in the market to buy or sell, you may know somebody who's moving down here from somewhere or moving away from here and may need help getting in touch with an honest, reputable realtor who can make this transaction go smoothly. Because the last thing I'm going to pass out for everyone to look at is how complex the process of selling real estate is. I love to share this with for sale by owners, because they think, oh, I can, they don't see the value in a realtor. And so they say, I can save so much money. And believe me, it's not that much money. I can save so much money if I do this on my own. And I say, well, then here are the 32 steps you're going to have to go through. And with each 32 steps, there's about 100 steps. And I wish you luck, because it is very complicated. It is complex. It does not just involve me, the realtor. It involves inspections. It involves lenders. It involves title companies. It involves lien searches. I mean, there's a lot involved that need to be coordinated. We as realtors don't do all those things, but we are connected with those people that do it and do it right and can help make this process that could fall apart at any minute stay on track. All right? It's the biggest decision, biggest investment a person makes in their lifetime normally. And there's a lot of value to using a licensed realtor, and there's a lot of value in using Weichert Realtors Hallmark Properties. Thanks for your time today.